Hello to Bigfoot World. This is Jeff's mama. I'm here to answer his question about what's behind them bad doors. You can see I wrote it all down here, pages and pages. But I'm not going to read it. It's going to take forever. I'm just going to answer his question the best I can. But before I get started, I'd like to ask you a question, Jeff. Why didn't you ask about the old woman? The old woman that you always talk about every day? They're connected. As you'll soon find out. It was back in 1980. I was here in Pennsylvania having her daughter. Jack was back in Missouri, finding us a new place, bigger place. So when we was ready to come out, we had a place to come to. So we was all cleared, 6 weeks, checkup. She was cleared, I was cleared. It's good to travel. Off to Missouri we went. We get there. Jack takes us in, starts showing us the place. He's like, "What do you think?" I said, "It's evil. Something about this place is evil." He says, "What do you mean evil? It's a nice place." I don't know what it was, but there was something evil about the place. So he starts showing me everything. Got to the kitchen, felt even more evil. Opened up the back door, take me out to show me the yard. We go out the door, and leads out into a sun porch. Thought it was strange. She had black plastic up over the windows. I didn't say anything. Just looked over and said, "Jack, what's this?" It's like, "What?" He said, "What's these red doors?" He said, "It's a storm shelter. Don't worry about it." And I said, "Well, what's with all the chains and padlocks?" 3 big chains, 3 padlocks on these doors. He said, "Oh, got it. This place has some stuff stored down there. He don't want nobody messing with it. Don't worry about it. We'll never need a storm shelter anyway." So we went on out. He showed me the backyard, swing set for Jeff and everything. It was all good. The only thing was, this place came with rules. Believe that? Every day between 3 and 5, the only one could be at the house was Jack. We either had to go down next street over to the park, hang out for a couple hours. If it was raining, we'd hop on the city bus and do the round trip. This usually took an hour and a half to 2 hours. So, this one particular day, I was running late, as usual, with 2 kids. Jack comes in, he says like, "It's 5 after 3, why are you still here?" So I've lost track of the time. Almost ready. So I have to put Jody in her car seat, set it up in the stroller. Pushed it outside, and Jeff hopped up in the basket on the back. I started going out the alley, heading towards the park that was the next street over. And I heard a car coming up behind us, so I looked back and seen it was coming on the alley. So I pulled the stroller over to the side, because there was barely enough room for the car to get through there. And I'm wondering, what's taking this car so long? So I looked back again. Here the car pulled into the driveway there. There's a man standing at the trunk, getting 2 garbage bags out the trunk. I wonder what this is. Maybe he's got more stuff to storage, I don't know. So I went on over to the park, playing with Jeff, swinging him on the swing set. Before I knew it here, he was sick, throwing up all over himself, drinking all that red pop. The Cherokee Red, he always had to have that Cherokee Red. So I'm thinking, well, he's bound to be done by now. It's been over an hour. He's got to be gone by now. So I started headed back over to the house. I started in the porch. The doors are opened. Like, what's going on? They still here? So I look down the steps. Here's Jack down there with the mop and scrub bucket, mopping up drops of blood. Jack, what's going on? And he starts running up the steps real quick. Shh, shh, shh. What are you doing here? I said, what do you mean? Jeff threw up all over himself. I had to bring him back, clean him up. Then he looks back down the steps. Then he looks at me. And all of a sudden you heard this evil growl, scream, loud. Jeff jumped down and he was looking down the steps. And I'm like, what is that? And Jeff's like, with the panic look on his face. Don't worry about it. Run. Go back in the back bedroom before he comes out and see you. We'll just talk about it later. Okay. After the guy left, Jack came back into the bedroom and I'm like, okay. What was that? He tried to tell me that the landlord, there was something stuck in the sewer line and the landlord was down there releasing the gas off the pipes. That's what you heard. And I said, no. That was a scream. That was a growl. That was evil. And he's like, no, don't worry about it. It's just the pipes. Okay. Time goes by. Same thing every day. 2 to park. Or the bus. Well, this particular day it was raining out. So I had the kids on down to the bus stop and I climb up on there and I'm sitting there and ready to do my round trip. This old couple got on. They must have been about 78 or so. And the woman started talking to me, playing with the kids and the baby. And she asked me, she goes, you live on that house there, White House there on Maple, don't you? I said, yeah, I do. Why? And she says, oh, we were good friends with the people that used to live there. The guy that owns the place. We grew up together. We went to school together. We got married together. And all of a sudden her husband's like shaking her on the leg. Like, Martha, now. Shh, you know you can't talk about this. And she's like, you shut up, Melvin. This young girl's living in that house with that thing. She needs to know what she's living above. By this time, I'm interested. I want to know what's going on, you know? So she sits there and she starts telling me. She says, about 53 years ago, we just got married. We was married maybe a year. We went on a camping trip together. And the guys, we got up, we ate breakfast. The guys decided they're going to go fishing. They went on down to the lake. She said, I started cleaning up the breakfast dishes, and Sarah, my friend that lived in the house there, she said she was going to go out and get a shower. She got her monthly visitor during the night, and she was a bloody mess. So they had an outside shower there built. So she was out there outside the house, and she was taking her shower. She says, all of a sudden, I heard a terrible scream. She says, I just thought maybe something, you know, a snake or something crawled up in there with her. So I grabbed the broom, ran out the door, and got to the edge of the porch, and there's this big beast standing over her, had her pinned against the wall, and was having sex with her. I didn't know what to do, so I just screamed, get off of her, and started hitting him with the broom. The beast just ran off. He said, it was the biggest man beast I ever seen. 9 foot tall, 3 foot wide, hair all over him. Well, her husbands must have heard the screams. They came running from the creek, from the lake where they were fishing. And they didn't want to tell them what had happened, so she lied and said it was a snake. It was just a snake there in the shower, and we chased him off. So they went on back down the go fishing. I helped Sarah into the house and asked her what happened. And she says, I don't know. It just came up behind me and pushed me against the wall and just started having sex with me. Well, couldn't tell. A few months later, Sarah was pregnant. I mean, we all hoped and prayed that it belonged to her husband, Ted, but when that baby was born, oh my God, I felt so sorry for Sarah.